All right, Steph. This being your senior season, how would you compare this season to the past three?
I'd say it's probably one of the most one of the most fun because we have two new freshmen and they're very good and they play a very integral part in the team. And it's probably the hardest year for us as far as winning conferences, so it's going to make it that much more beneficial, I guess. In that.
And your role on the team since you were a freshman, how has that increased?
I think it's increased a little bit every year. I've played a higher role. Right now, I was co-captain last year, captain this year, and I play second singles and first doubles. So it's all increased. It's all like a team thing. It's kind of individual, but it's more of a team thing when it comes down to it.
And going into the playoffs, are starting on Friday. How do you think your team is stacking up against the other teams in the conference?
Well, we were picked preseason favorites to win it. We ended up losing to FDU, so they're the number one seed going in. So that's going to be a battle in the finals, but I think it'll be worth it, and I'm not worried really.
And I see you sprained your ankle or something. Are you going to be able to play on Friday?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I have rehab twice a day, so I'm just trying to get ready for it. Because senior year, there's no way I'm going to miss it.
For this season, are there any players that have excelled this season and you look to do a lot for the team in the playoffs?
First of all, we're talking about the men or the women?
The men.
Okay. The men, I mean, first thing you got to do is look at my seniors, and they've really stepped up. Stefano, for one, is our captain, and he's the guy who's led the team, and he's really been the focal point of getting everybody up. His doubles partner, Goldie Sherrill, has been a good help. And you got to look at Mike Graciopo and Scott Salway. You know, they're all fourth-year players who, quite honestly, without their leadership, nothing would happen on this team positive.
Okay. What is the team doing to prepare for the playoffs?
It's no different. It's business as usual. At this particular point, you don't try to change anything, obviously. You want to get the head a little stronger. You want to make more correct choices. I mean, one part of this game is it's a very simple game. You hit the ball, I hit the ball, and whoever hit it last in wins.
Right.
It's a very simple game. So what you got to understand is not to make it too complicated, and at this point, even simplify it even more so that there's no question on what shot you're going to make based on where the ball is and based on the situation.
And how's this team compared to teams that you've coached in the past?
I think this team is as good as any team we've had in the past. We're very deep. We're very solid. We have a good mixture of senior players and freshman players and everything in between. One of the differences is I think in the past 4 or 5 years, this is the toughest competition we're going to have going into a conference.
And your first playoff game is against who, when, and where?
It's Wagner, and it's at Mercer County in West Windsor, New Jersey, which is right outside of Princeton. And it is not before 2 o'clock on Friday.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach.
No problem. You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.